12 upon the cathedral of the night. The moon becomes the conductor of a pale and silver light. I hear the violins of the wind beginning now to play in the shadows where the logic of the sun has gone away. A dark and velvet opera is unfolding in the dark.
Senti l'armonia che vola sopra il parco, the cello of the forest and the oboe of the lake, a masterpiece of melody that only dreams can make.
The stars are playing trumpets in the corners of the sky,
A cosmic arrangement
for the naked human eye.
We are the soloists in this nocturnal grand design, rising in a crescendo that is perfectly divine,
where the rhythms of the universe and human hearts entwine.
louder than the thunder,
Sharper than the spark, it's the midnight symphony, a music for the brave, rising from the silence of the cradle and the grave.
a whirlwind of the spirits in a polyphonic dance,
Lost within the beauty of a transcendental trance.
the chords of the eternal
Are vibrating in the air, a glorious explosion
of a wordless soaring prayer. I find the bass and rhythm in the beating of the earth.
celebrate a mystery and a spiritual rebirth.
The brass section is roaring like the lions in the zoo,
Breaking through the stillness,
with a message bold and true.
I am the percussion in this grand and holy beat.
And I will provide the soprano,
So crystalline and sweet,
floating like a feather on the waves of the sound.
reaching for the heavens while our feet are on the ground. Every note is a diamond, every rest is a gem,
Sewing all the wonders to the garment's golden hem.
building to a climax that will shatter every glass.
Watching as the specters of the old traditions pass,
Higher than the summit,
deeper than the sea.
it's the midnight symphony, a music for the brave, rising from the silence of the cradle and the grave.
A whirlwind of the spirits in a polyphonic dance,
Lost within the beauty of a transcendental trance.
the chords of the eternal
Are vibrating in the air, a glorious explosion
of a wordless soaring prayer. Play the heartstrings, strike the drums of faith, open up the heavy and the iron musical gate.
No discord can remain, no minor key can stay
In the majesty of music that will never fade away. The music, the power, midnight.
It's the midnight symphony, a music for the brave,
Rising from the silence of the cradle and the grave.
a whirlwind of the spirits in a polyphonic dance, lost within the beauty of a transcendental trance. The chords of the eternal are vibrating in the air, a glorious explosion of a wordless soaring prayer.
Let it ring
until the dawn.
Midnight Symphony.
The silver orb is hanging in the velvet indigo, casting a glow upon the garden where the lilies grow. I wear a gown of starlight and a necklace made of dreams, moving through the ripples of the lunar-colored streams. The night is our ballroom, the grass is our floor.
Balla con me sotto l'incanto della luna piena,
a gentle rhythm flowing through every pulsing vein.
the world is sleeping soundly while we wake the ancient trees,
swaying to the whispers of the aromatic breeze.
Time is a spectator
To the magic we create. One step for the passion,
2 steps for the soul,
surrendering the
to
past,
finally become the whole.
spinning in the gravity of a celestial grace.
In the moonlit waltz,
We are gliding through the air,
a perfect choreography,
beyond worldly care.
wrapped in the luminescence of a pale and ghostly light, the emperors of shadow,
And the guardians of the night.
round and round we go,
Until the stars begin to fade. The most beautiful of dances that the universe has made.
I feel the warmth of your hand through the silk of my glove,
A silent testament to the endurance of our love.
the crickets are the violinist playing in the dark. Every single movement ignites a tiny spark.
I lead you to the edge where the earth meets the sky,
And I will follow blindly with a sparkle in my eye,
forgetting every sorrow that the daylight ever brought.
lost within the elegance.
Of a single rhythmic thought,
The shadows are our partners,
as we navigate the lawn,
dancing on the threshold of the approaching dawn. 3 steps for the future,
four for the past,
a movement so hypnotic,
that we wish it could last.
lighter than the feather,
Smoother than the wine.
in the moonlit waltz,
We are gliding through the air,
a perfect choreography,
beyond a worldly care.
wrapped in the luminescence of a pale and ghostly light, the emperors of shadow,
And the guardians of the night. to fade, the most beautiful of dances that the universe has made. One last turn
before the sun,
moonlit waltz. In the quiet of the morning dew, I find a sanctuary, a holy light that guides my spirit through the heavy mist.
every breath I take is a testament to the unseen,
Waiting for the whisper of the angels to call my name.
Nel silenzio della notte cerco la tua nobile verità, an ancient path carved in the stone of ancient time.
My heart is a temple where the incense of hope burns, searching for the dawn that promises a world reborn.
Rising like the incense smoke to reach the golden throne.
We offer up the fragments of a life we've known,
Higher than the mountains, deeper than the sea.
This is our eternal prayer, a song that never fades,
Echoing through valleys
and the darkest canyon shades, with a million voices joined in harmony so pure.
love is the salvation that will
Forever endure, a sacred vow spoken to the sky above.
I walk upon the burning sand with faith as my only shield. The stars are witnesses to the promises we yield.
No distance is too far for a soul that seeks the flame. I shout the glory of your spirit, I invoke your name.
And in the middle of the storm,
I see the beacon shine,
a celestial map
designed by a weaver so divine.
I am but a vessel for the melody of
Peace, praying for the day when all the earthly sorrow cease.
climbing through the clouds
To touch the silver lining,
to wandering souls
in a perfect cosmic aligning,
brighter than the sun.
softer than the moon. This is our eternal prayer, a song that never fades,
Echoing through valleys
and the darkest canyon shades, with a million voices joined in harmony so pure.
love is the salvation that will
Forever endure, a sacred vow spoken to the sky above.
Sanctus, Sanctus, we cry into the vast unknown.
Building a cathedral,
From the seas that we have sown,
no wall can hold the spirit.
no chain can bind the light.
We are the guardians of the truth within the night. Hear the humble plea,
Grant us the strength to
across the dusty floor. As the light of the afternoon exits through the door, I see the outlines of the memories we used to hold so tight, now blurring at the edges in the coming of the night. The shapes of our history are becoming pale and thin.
L'oscurità cammina dove una volta c'era il sole. The ghosts of our conversations and the echo of the words flying to the south like a flock of lonely birds. The darkness is a blanket that is covering the past, a reminder that the physical was never meant to last. But the essence of the light remains within the inner eye, watching as the profiles of the mountains kiss the sky, learning how to let the heavy attachments finally die. Softer than the whisper, darker than the call. In the fading shadows we are finding what is real beyond the tangible world and the things that we can feel. The flicker of the spirit is the only thing that stays when the ego disappears in a dim and misty haze. We don't need the clarity of a bright and neon glare to know that the divinity is always standing there. The gray is overlapping with the purple and the blue, changing all the perspectives of the things I thought I knew. The weight of the material is starting to dissolve into a simple mystery that we don't have to solve.
I am comfortable with the coming of the evening shade,
For I am not a creature.
that is easily afraid.
The ghosts are just the reflections of the beauty we have known.
Seeds of the eternity that we have already sown.
I'll dance within the twilight where the borders start to bleed, finding all the nourishment that my hungry soul will need, dissolving the boundaries between the you and me, becoming but a ripple in a dark and glass-like sea, purer than the silence, deeper than the sleep. In the fading shadows we are finding what is real beyond the tangible world and the things that we can feel.
every stone a story lives, a flickering of flame. I walk through corridors of time where memories reside, feeling the pool of tidal waves beneath the lunar tide. The whispers of the ancestors are breathing in the hall.
Sentite il richiamo che rimbomba nel mio petto, a legacy of honor that is perfectly direct.
The mountains catch the melody and send it to the plain, a cycle of the sunshine and the blessing of the rain.
We are the resonance of every soul that came before, reverberating through the canyons of the human heart.
A masterpiece of spirit, a colossal work of art.
Nothing is ever truly lost or thrown away.
Listen to the divine echoes ringing clear and strong. The universe is singing its sophisticated song.
From the deepest of the oceans to the highest galaxy,
We are the vibration of a cosmic decree,
bound by
the frequency of a love that never dies. A symphony of truth beneath the everlasting skies.
I stand upon the precipice where eagles learn to soar, and hear the thunder clashing on the rocky southern shore.
It is the sound of giants waking from 1,000 years,
A frequency
of courage that can wash away the fears.
the earth is speaking in a language made of heavy bass.
And I respond with silver notes of elegance and lace.
My spirit is a tuning fork
That vibrates to the light, cutting through the heavy veils of the eternal night.
each ripple in the water is a message sent to me,
A code of pure transcendence for the world to finally see,
amplifying every hope until it fills the atmosphere, casting out the static
and the heavy fog of fear,
louder than the storm.
softer than a sigh. Listen to the divine echoes ringing clear and strong. The universe is singing its sophisticated song.
From the deepest of the oceans to the highest galaxy,
We are the vibration of a cosmic decree,
bound by
the frequency of a love that never dies. A symphony of truth beneath the everlasting skies.
Can you hear the harmony?
Can you hear the harmony?
Can you feel
The energy, it's the sound of every heartbeat joining as a single drum.
the anthem of the future, the power of the
Kingdom come. Everything is connected by the thread of a sound, echoing,
resonating,
eternal,
resonating,
eternal,
resonating.
eternal.
Listen to the divine echoes ringing clear and strong.
The universe is singing its sophisticated song.
From the deepest of the oceans to the highest galaxy,
I stand before the altar of the earth and of the sky, to give a promise that the passing years will never buy. No ink is needed for the words written on the heart, a bond that was established even before the start. I offer you the loyalty of 1,000 lifetimes past.
Il mio giuramento è scolpito nel marmo del tempo, a commitment that is deeper than the movement of the wind.
I pledge to be the anchor when the ocean starts to roar, to be the solid ground beneath the feet that seek the shore. Our union is a covenant that no mortal can undo.
Bound by the invisible threads of a celestial lace,
finding our reflection in the kindness of a face,
stronger than the gravity of a distant star. We are keeping ancient vows,
a melody of devotion
that is forever being sung
through the winters of the soul and the summers of the mind.
Two spirits in a rhythm that the universe designed.
Eternal as the mountain, steady as the rising tide,
With the wisdom of the ages as our holy inner guide. I've carried this devotion through the desert and the frost, knowing that the essence of our love was never lost. I recognized a spirit in the middle of the crowd by the way you carried beauty, so humble and yet proud. I am
the guardian of the flame we ignited long ago,
and I will be the garden where your weary hopes can grow,
nurturing the promises
with the water of my soul,
till the broken circles are finally made whole.
No contract can contain the depth of what I feel for you.
A devotion that is ancient and yet every morning new,
Repeating the syllables
of a secret oath,
witnessing the miracle
of a spiritual growth,
purer than the prayer,
deeper than the well.
we are keeping ancient vows,
A melody of devotion
that is forever being sung
through the winters of the soul
and the summers of the mind.
two spirits in a rhythm that the universe designed.
Eternal as the mountains,
Steady as the rising tide,
with the wisdom of the ages as our holy inner guide. Till the sun grows cold
till the moon turns to dust
in the sanctuary,
of our mutual trust.
no storm can shake the pillars.
No time can wear the stone.
We are never truly lost.
We are never truly alone.
Forever,
I promise,
we are keeping ancient vows. We are keeping ancient vows. We are keeping ancient vows.
as steady as the rising tide, with the wisdom of the ages as our holy inner guide.
I do. For all eternity, ancient